Right, if we could start with team news, how things are looking ahead of Leicester. Anything fresh?
Yeah, Matty Phillips is going to be struggling, and Hal, which is disappointing for us. So, you know, it's just really then putting the team together that we think will give give the best showing against Leicester.
When you say they'll be struggling, does either stand a chance?
No, they'll both miss the this game and following week, I should imagine.
How disappointing is that? Obviously, Matty Phillips only just coming back.
Yeah, it's disappointing. Obviously, picking any injuries up in training is disappointing. To get two in one day was bad luck for us in lots of respects. And we've done very, very well this year, injury-wise. So it's a bit of a blow for us, especially in respect of the forwards, because we wanted to get them and we want to keep them fit as much as possible.
So Solomon Rondon obviously coming back in.
Yeah, Solomon would have started anyway. So he's got the chance of coming in and hopefully get off the mark again and last 5 games get us a few goals.
He's spoken this week and said that he was very close to signing for Barcelona in the summer. Is there truth in that? Do you expect any interest in him this summer?
That's the first I've heard of that. So I don't know if he's whether it is or not. But yeah, he's a good lad, and like I say, the disappointing thing, he's had other issues that have affected the boy during the season, especially after Christmas, which there's stuff at times that can affect players, and his family's a long way away, so I understand that. But he's a great lad. Everybody likes him around the place, and he works hard. He works so hard. There's been no trouble whatsoever.
And in terms, you talked about the goals, obviously no goals in the last 4. Does that start to affect the team?
Well, it's disappointing because of the chances we created. I think that if we weren't creating opportunities and chances, I think they'd be we would be worried. But we are creating chances, and again, even against Liverpool with 3 wonderful chances, better chances most probably than what they had. But we have to put the ball in the back of the net.
While we're talking about players, Darren Fletcher has also said that his contract extension won't be dealt with till the end of the season. Should we read anything into that at all?
No. Well, I think the situation. Darren's a senior pro, and obviously he's going to try and get the best deal he possibly can, and his agent's going to try and get the best possible deal he can. We're hoping we can sort it out, and I'm sure that's what Richard and the chairman will be saying. But it's got to be done right for both sides, and Fletcher understands that.
You've been linked to a number of players, but one name
started already.
It has started, and one name that keeps cropping up: Joe Worrell, young defender at Forest. Is he somebody you're interested in?
No.
So he won't be signing.
Well, I haven't seen Worrell play, so where that's come from, I don't know.
Okay. Have you seen this table produced by Sky Sports this week, ranking teams in terms of value for money, so the amount the squads cost and the points you've gained? West Brom have come out as the best value for money. Is that something you pride yourself on?
I think the chairman will pride himself on it. No, it's sometimes I think managers are treated differently. I think there's never a sense of understanding in what you've got, the material that you've got to work with, and the amount of material you've got to work with. That's never taken into account. I think if you lose games, you lose games. No one ever looks at the situation and analyses it and takes it to that depth. So it's nice that the table has come out and shown that there's lots of managers out there who might not win as many games as the top clubs, but if you actually put it in perspective, they're actually doing not a bad job. So, and that's not just myself. That's people at the smaller clubs who overachieve year after year after year. And there's a lot of top managers, and that list shows that as well, underachieve year after year after year, but still win more games than what we do.
Yeah, I mean, Manchester United were ranked least value for money. Do you think you can now claim the title of the special one?
No, not really. I think we've got different there's a different spectre at Manchester United to what it is at West Bromwich Albion. I think our and I keep saying it, our aim every year is different to what Manchester United to be. Manchester United have to win titles, they have to win trophies. For West Bromwich Albion, we have to stay in the Premiership, and then hopefully get a good cup run. That's our aim year after year after year. The top 6 or 7 clubs are getting further and further away from the rest of us, and if there's not enormous amounts of money to invest, then that will continue to happen. And you will get the odd year, and you will get the odd occasion where it's tipped up the other side. But the majority of the times, the people who have the money to spend will get the best players.
Could this be the summer, though, that we see things changing at this club? Will West Brom be spending more than we used to this summer?
Well, it's not just spending the money. I think it's not just getting players, it's getting good players. I think that's the most important issue. And whether you can get players to come in and improve the group. And never mind how much it costs or how much it doesn't cost. We have a situation at this football club where we want to stay solvent, we want to run it professionally. So it's not just about throwing money down, an empty hole. There's a lot of clubs who have done that and not been very, very successful. And people have jumped around at signings, but the signings haven't been that good. So you have to be a little bit careful with the money that you're given. And we'll see. There'll be a lot of activity everywhere, and we're just hoping that we can sail under all the steam that's flying around and pick 1 or 2 good players out.
You've lost your last 3, but given the season you've had overall, with the 4 games left, would it be disappointing if you don't start picking up some more points now? Yeah,
but we know where we are. I think you've looked at that list, haven't you? I think that says it all. I think you have a look at what the players have achieved at this football club and what the people have achieved at this football club, and it's fantastic, absolutely fantastic.
Next up, Leicester City. What do you think of the job that Craig Shakespeare has done? Has he done enough, do you think, to deserve staying on for next season?
Well, they'll decide that. They have to decide that, the owners of the football club. He's a good football man. He's been in football for a long time. This is the first time he's had the opportunity to lead a team and to become a manager. And you'd have to ask Craig as well whether he's enjoying it enough to want to take it on. It's a different job to just coaching. So whether it's just Craig who decides and the chairman, or whether they both get together, and decide, I'm not sure. That obviously that's more of a question that you should ask Craig than myself.
He obviously replaced Ranieri. There was lots of talk at the time of it may or may not have been down to player power. Do you think that's something we'll see more and more within the game? Are you concerned by that?
No, not really. I've been in it such a long time. These things were happening, all sorts of rumours and stuff going on at clubs 20, 30 years ago, Kirsty. It's never changed, really. There's always a little bit of suspicion about this and suspicion about that, and it's good for the newspapers, it's good for yourselves, and it's good for everybody else in the media.
Is now a good time to be playing them? They seem to have lost a bit of momentum in terms of
I went and watched them Wednesday, and they played really well, and they were very, very unfortunate not to get a result at Arsenal. So they've got some good players, and as their fans were singing, they know who they are, the champions of England.